Hi folks, Peter Lawn here. Welcome to my Icarus build highlight video. Today we're going to have a look at my Styx Open World build number 10. This design incorporates my circular build method that I detail in some of my other videos, but it also uses various building outcroppings off the circle structure for an interesting building layout. If you look at the map, the base is located here at the top of grid L4. And that's located right on this little lake here in the northern section of the Great River area of the Styx map. There's a bunch of bears and crocodiles in this area, so I decided to place a powered creature deterrent. And you can see this as indicated by a circle coverage on the map. I really enjoyed working on this one as I didn't have a firm design, initially planned out. I just kind of let the building take shape as I went along. As most of you know who have watched my previous videos, I'm particular in incorporating some kind of circular structures into my builds. This one started out with laying down a circular pattern of the 48-sided circular build method that I developed. This method allows me to go like 6 floors out from the center part of the circle for a nice smooth railing on the outside. And it has also a pretty decent overlapping wall structure 1 floor in from the railing. From there, I envisioned jutting out some sections of the building, usually about a 3-floor wide section, which is more than sufficient for most building equipment layout. Once the elevations and support and perimeter were established, I had to start thinking about how this roof line would come together. And I kind of just sort of started building off of it and seeing what would connect together. I just kept adding roof sections until something started breaking, and which meant that I needed to provide further inside support beams to allow me to close the roof structure in. I initially just used stone walls and concrete floors, but once the building gets closed in, I'll stand back and start thinking about what kinds of materials I want to use. I always, take a look at alternating stone and glass, which I think looks pretty good, or concrete and glass combinations, which, also has the benefit of letting a lot of light into the building. And a lot of people ask me this question, will the glass stand up to storms? And the answer is, if you have a glass working bench and you have a water connection to it, any glass objects you create on that bench will be reinforced glass, and reinforced glass is as strong as stone. So the answer is yes, it will withstand normal storms. Of course, if you go onto one of those missions that has extreme storms, which will damage stone as well, it will also damage the glass. I always trim my balconies with railings and concrete beams since it gives it a nice finished look. I will also review and modify my design with access to the building in mind. For instance, I wanted to add some stairs off the balcony on both sides of the building so I could quickly head north and south to get to the mines in the area. These are kind of like added as an afterthought. On the inside, I usually prefer to use refined wood flooring, stairs, and interior wood railings. This building has a ton of interior room, and I went crazy with my modded small wooden storage boxes. Each of them have 72 slots and stacks of 100, so I can store a ton of resources. Some of the things I am now incorporating in all my builds is, of course, the electricity and water flow meter that is available to be built at the fabricator. When you hook this device up to your water and electricity networks, it will give you great control and overview of all your generating equipment, as well as a summary of all devices using water and electricity. The other thing I include now is the new electric water purifier, which is this guy here, which you can build at the fabricator. When you hook it up to your water and electricity network, it will provide purified water to your canteens, so you never have to worry about getting that nasty dysentery again. As with all my builds, I always include a lower underfloor section to get access to the underside of the building for water and electricity routing. You can see my single wind turbine and water pump down here that can feed the entire building, as I'm running my own mod that increases generation of these devices, so I only need one of each. I also opted to raise the back of the building up by 1 floor, and as a result have this kind of storage underfloor access area that currently isn't being used for anything other than to access my piping and wiring at the moment. So all in all, I pretty much really like this overall building layout and how it took shape, and the large open concept on the inside, which made it really easy to collect, process, and store resources. It's a great functioning base and an awesome location. Anyways, folks, that's it for now. Hopefully this video inspires some design ideas you can incorporate into your next Icarus creation. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.